3, 2, 1, go. 4 individuals up here cutting these underhands for you. From left to right, we have Will Roberts, Walt Page, Scooter Koger, and the big man on the end, we call him the Chris Bradshaw. Competitors are going to work their way halfway into this block as Will Roberts and Walt Page have done quite handily. Chris Bradshaw around as well.
Come on, Will, get into it. Come on, Will.
Both Walt Page and Will Roberts have done a handy job on the front side of the log. I cannot see the front for Chris Bradshaw, but oh, it is Bradshaw. Before I can even look down the line again, Chris Bradshaw, followed by Will Roberts, followed by Walt Page. Let's stay with Scooter Koger as he works through this monster underhand.
Go.
2, 1, go. Make a favorite, make some noise. Adam LaSalle all the way on your left. Adrian Flicks running in, then Arden Koger Jr., then Andrew Madison. Arden Koger Jr. by far one of the fastest swing speeds in this underhand chop. Looking for that bottom of the block. There it is for Arden Koger Jr. Andrew Madison looking like he's in solid shape. He's got a good clean cut. Adrian's looking for his last fibers. He finds it in the guts. One back at the top. Adam LaSalle, though, is looking like he's struggling a bit. Let's get behind these 2 choppers. Let's get behind the 1 chopper as Adam's contestants. This is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Folks, I don't know if you can feel it up on that hillside. I obviously have turned my back to the competitors, so I can't see their swing. It doesn't throw off my cadence, but what I can feel is the stage move beneath our feet. Matt Slingerland around very quickly, followed by Mike Ash and Mike Sullivan. Sam Mulholland putting in a nice clean cut. This is some big timber for recent college competitors to be cut. Look at this, Matt Slingerland is off. Just a few hits ahead of Mike Ash. Mike Sullivan right behind him. Let's stick with Sam on this one. Remember, Sam made that big long journey all the way from the West Coast. He is working the king. 2, 1, go. Make a favorite, cheer him on. Logan Scarborough, Josh Wilson, Mel Lentz, and Nathan Waterfield. 14 inches of laid pine, laid turned white pine. These guys are just attacking it. The experience of Mel Lentz is paying off in his bigger timber. He's got a very clean face cut into it, as does Nathan Waterfield. Waterfield definitely done the work on the front side of this block. I don't know if it's enough, though, to take down Mel Lentz.
Come on, mark it. There it is.
There it is. Nathan Waterfield, Cherry Valley, New York, comes off first, followed by Logan Scarborough. Now it's Lentz and Wilson. 3, 2, 1, go. Make some noise for these guys. You've got 2 competitors out of New York State in the form of Gabe Darling all the way to your right on the green, and Kyle Spry in the black tank. Kyle around very quick. I love to see how Kyle is letting the nose of that axe roll around into the block. That's going to cut the bottom out of that 14-inch wood. Jason Lentz and Matt Koger, 2 guys that travel together, train together, multi-generational choppers, though, and it's Matt Koger coming off ahead of Jason Lentz, followed by Kyle Spry. This kid is on fire this weekend. There's Jason Lentz, and Gabe Darling should be about 2 swings behind. Get set, go. Get set, go. Try. Ready, get set, go. It looks like it's Paul and Paul. 3, 2, 1, go. Now we're dealing with a standing vertical piece of timber. These guys are cutting 13-inch round lathe-turned white pine. The strategy is the same. Pairs of hits will release chips, and so far Walt Page seems to be doing it the best. Bringing those long arms, raking across the deck, reaching up from the sky, and Walt Page is looking near, now far. He's gone into a driving pattern. No, I was going to say too premature, but what do I know? Walt Page is mastering that block. Walt Page way ahead of the rest of the competition. Chris Bradshaw is going to bring the horsepower, drives once, goes far, and finds it. Now it's a race, but no, it's a race between Scooter Coger and the watch now with 3, 2, 1, go. All these guys with really solid cuts going, opening up. Roberts and Coger turning in unison. Both of them have waded deep into the front of this block, but Roberts is finding difficulty with the axe hanging at the top of the backside. It looks like Coger should be able to accelerate past him. Roberts looking to drive now. Coger is off. Roberts cannot find that fiber. He's got to go back, take 2 chip hits. And there it is, Will Roberts about 4 hits behind Adam LaSalle, 2 hits behind there, and Slingerland finds that. 2, 1, go.
Come on, in and out, Mike, rip it. Hard in, hard out.
Pick a favorite, cheer them on. We've got all parts of the country represented, from the Carolinas to California, Pennsylvania to Colorado / Wisconsin. Right now, though, in his advantage, Matt Slingerland. He's around the backside. He's opening a big back face in this 13-inch round. Mike Astro is right on his heels. He, too, is opening a very clean face. Mulholland and Flick now joining in the competitors, this is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Pick a favorite, cheer him on. Logan Scarborough, Josh Wilson, Mel Lentz, and Nathan Waterfield.
There you go, just drive it better now.
Mel Lentz, a very clean front of that block. He's got some cuttable wood there that he left behind. You see that wall of wood. That's something he could have easily gone back or stayed with and finished out. I don't know if he knows he's got a nice block. He wants to get out of it. I'm looking at Waterfield, though, to be a good finisher in this. Waterfield and Lentz. It's going to be Waterfield with Lentz just 1 swing behind.
That was awful.
3, 2, 1, go. Okay, cheer these guys on. Here are 4 of your 8 semifinalists, all gunning for those last 4 slots to move on to the finals. Arden Coger is around, followed shortly thereafter by Chris Bradshaw and Nathan Waterfield. Logan Scarborough working still on the front side of that block after a tough go in the standing block. Here comes Arden, though. He's in the middle of the block. He's down at the bottom. He clears those last chips. He goes to drive, top, bottom, a textbook finish from Arden Coger Jr. Here goes Waterfield and Bradshaw in unison. Logan Scarborough looking to finish in that top 4. He knows that time is of the essence. He may be down in this heat, but he is still working to advance into the finals. There he finds that last 3, 2, 1, go. And these guys got to watch heat number 1. They saw that time by Arden Coger Jr. They saw that close race from Nathan Waterfield and Chris Bradshaw. They know they've got to go. They don't have time to sit around. Matt Slingerland right now has by far the biggest hole bored in this front side of the log. Kyle Spry is right with him, as is Mike Esch. Matt Coger doing the homework. Spry and Slingerland turning in unison. You heard Spry say, though, in the first round in the heat race, he knows that he had to do a better job of digging out the bottom of that log. We'll see if he did that job, because now he's got some of the biggest names in the sport gunning for him. You can hear the lungs in the air moving just a little bit tougher now. Get behind these guys. Coger looks like he's got the job done right with Kyle Spry. Now it's Slingerland and Esch head-to-head. Slingerland showing a wiggle. There it is. Esch looking for the fiber. He finds it as well. Competitors ready. Get set. Go. Is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, get behind these guys and make some noise. We're standing here at 5,000 feet above sea level, laying into a 16-inch lathe turned white pine block here at the beautiful Snowshoe Mountain facility. And these guys are going to put on a show for you. They've already been through the standing block heat race. This is semifinal. They're going to get rewarded here because if they do well here, they get another one in the finals. All 4 competitors around the backside. Only 2 will advance. Walt Page, he was your top leader out of the heat race. Chips flying into the air for Walt Page. He is doing a beautiful job taking apart this block. Looking for those last fibers. Arden Coger Jr. is going to take it off. Walt Page will also be advancing. Mel Lentz right behind him. Matt Slingerland hanging in there for points and pride at this point. Just a couple more hits. Clear your watches. Contestants, this is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. 16 inches of lathe-turned white pine timber. Pick a favorite, make some noise, and cheer these guys on. Jason Lentz drawing big, clear chips out of the front side of the block. Some coaching, though, coming from Mel Lentz to pick it up. In other words, pick up the pace. It is a marathon chop. These are 16-inch blocks. However, they can't sit around and rest on their laurels. Mike Esch, a very clean face, but it's Jason Lentz and Nathan Waterfield both turning. You see Nathan Waterfield having some issues with that axe hanging up in the block. Now that he's past that outer wood, it seems to be cutting much more cleanly. You see Waterfield and Lentz aiming for the points, those little wings of wood sticking out. We got a race on. Waterfield and Lentz. Who's it going to be? Waterfield looking to drive. He clears near. He clears the middle. He's looking to the far. Waterfield off just ahead of Jason Lentz. Let's stay with Mike Esch and Josh Wilson. Both these guys cutting just for pride on the line. You don't want to leave a 16-inch block just standing there.
Come on, Josh. Hold your wood. Reach, Josh. Come on, Josh.
There goes Mike Esch. Josh staying with it. He's driving into the stump a little bit. He's trying to clear out some fresh wood. And there's Josh Wilson, our college contestants. This is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Pick a favorite, cheer him on. There's not a lot of oxygen, and there's a whole lot of wood to cut. Arden Coger Jr., Kyle Spry, Chris Bradshaw, and Matt Coger. All these guys looking to put in clean, technical cuts. There is not enough timber. There is not enough time to waste hits. Matt Coger is around just ahead of his cousin, Arden Coger Jr. Kyle Spry around just ahead of Chris Bradshaw. $1,000 on the line here at Snowshoe Mountain. This is the finals for the Underhand. Let's get rowdy for these guys.
Keep the weight on it.
We're looking for wiggles. We're looking for wiggles. Anything moving? There it is. Matt Coger, $1,000 richer ahead of his cousin Arden Coger Jr. ready, get set, go. Competitors, this is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, pick a favorite, cheer them on. $1,000 on the line here at Snowshoe Mountain. Arden Koger Jr., Walt Page, Nathan Waterfield, and Jason Lentz, all laying waste to 16 inches. It is Walt Page around first. He is in a synchronized swing with Arden Koger Jr. Very close work going on down there between those two. Waterfield around second. Arden Koger Jr. has an enormous face worked into the front side of that log, but as we said before, this is his 6th block of the day. Some hang-ups for Jason Lentz. Wiggles from Walt Page. Oh, it is Jason Lentz just ahead of Arden Koger Jr. and a very excited father, Mel Lentz, cheering him on. Look at how close this race was. A ton of hits going into the 16-inch standing championship. Hit after hit and touches. Contestants, this is your start. 3, 2, 1, go. Underhand cutters on the front of the line here. Matt Slingerland, Mel Lentz, Matt Koger, and Arden Koger Sr. on the line. Mel Lentz is first to turn. Matt Slingerland is second to turn. And I'm getting the heck out of the way because axes are going to be moving here through these blocks. Pick a favorite, cheer them on. Is it going to be Team Slingerland, Team Lentz, Team Koger, or Team Koger? Once again, it's Matt Koger off first. Mel Lentz off second. Here goes Paul Koger and Jason. Matt is off now. Here goes Mike Slingerland. 80 years old, just shy of 80 years old. There goes Arden Koger Jr. Her turns Arden Koger, excuse me, there goes Arden Koger Sr. Her turns Arden Koger Jr. loose. Jason Lentz, Paul Koger, neck and neck. There it is. It's Team Lentz just ahead of Team Koger, that is Matt and Paul. Now it's down to Slingerland's and the other Koger team. It is going to be Arden Koger. What? You want me to hook that ratchet strap to it, Mikey? With a bit of animated completion, Slingerland's finish off as well. How about a round of applause? Putting on an extra show for you, and a big thank